What's going on, you guys? So we are back again for day 37 and the message titled Sin That Entangles Us. And the verse for the day is Hebrews 12 verse 1. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. And then the message for the day is sin is our most persistent, determined, and pernicious enemy. Sin seeks to rob us of every good thing God has designed for us. Paul tells us that sin brings death. Romans 7 verse 11. Yet it is very subtle. Sin creeps into our lives when and where we least expect it. It packages itself too attractively that we are lured into thinking that it cannot really harm us. 2 Corinthians 11 verses 14 through 15. Sin stealthily and relentlessly entangles our lives. We will never be able to run the race marked out for us as long as we are entrapped in sin. We free ourselves from sin's bondage only if we recognize it for what it is. If we call sin a mistake, a bad habit, or a weakness, we will never escape its grasp. We must not blame our sins on others. We must not allow pride to convince us it is too humiliating to admit the sin in our lives. Sin can blind us to its presence. It does not always command our attention, but rather it subtly and pervasively robs us of the spiritual power and victory that could be ours. The good news is that there is no extent to which sin can entangle us that God's grace does not abound still more to free us. Romans 5:20. Has sin robbed your joy? Has it prevented you from being the best husband, wife, son, daughter, or friend you could be? Is it keeping you from spiritual maturity? If you have become entangled with sin, God can release you immediately, no matter how desperately entangled you may have become. Truly, guys, I love that message a lot, and that touches me personally because I did struggle with one major sin for so long, and only when I fully was recognizing it for what it was, that only then was I truly freed from that sin. And I have never been happier and never been better from that day God freed me from that sin. You're never too far gone, guys. Never think that of yourself. No sin is ever too far gone for God that He could not free you from it. If we believe with our heart Jesus is Lord, and if we confess with our mouth Jesus is Lord and believe with our heart God raised Him from the dead, we will be saved.